Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn, the tabletop role-playing game club. I just noticed that our thing here is called Cracks in the Covenant. I still got Cracks in the Covenant up there. I'm going to change that real quick. Because we did the finale to Cracks in the Covenant last time, and we're starting a new storyline called Quest for the Heartstone. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It's a quest for the Heartstone.
Oh, yes. Doesn't give any indication of dire circumstances at all.
It sounds beautiful. I love it. I love it. You should love it. We should all love it. It will be wonderful. So, they are going to be traveling to a new world where they're looking for the secret to be protected from the Veen and their realm, which apparently can disfigure or morph you into horrible creatures. And they want to go there and bring the battle to the Veen. But in order to do that, they have to protect themselves. You guys can introduce your characters while you do that. I'm going to change up this thing that I was doing here. Yes. So, we'll start with Logan, introduce your character, and then move it on to James. And also, how about, give me your character's favorite movie if they lived right now in this. What would their favorite movie be if there were such things as movies in Gunslinger?
Oh. Okay. Well, I am playing Elric the Penitent, a disgraced Knight of the Order, working to regain his honor. He wields a heavy rifle as his blessed weapon, known as the Hand of Judgment, and rides a very plain and unassuming blessed steed known as Redemption. And if he had a favorite movie, it would be probably an old, like, classic Western, like Outlaw Josie Wales, or maybe yeah, we'll go with that. That's a solid one. And I'll throw it over to Brenna.
Okay. Brenna, who is panicking because she completely forgot that she had to finish leveling her character.
I just finished.
Good, I'm not the only one. I play Honor Dawnfire, who is a fearless Stormbringer of Lithia, who works miracles, which basically means that she is the healer, and her whole thing has been to become basically the founder of a new, I can't remember the exact term, but basically another redoubt of the Knights, because that has been kind of her whole thing, is to be among the best of the best and to grow and improve her orders. However, she's starting to crack a little bit at the edges and is, stressed and everything that's been happening, and she's a little twitchy here of late, and she rides for glory. Yes, that is the name of her steed, and she wields a soul shear, and her favorite movie would be The Old Guard.
Ooh, nice.
All right, and just because you complimented me, I'm gonna tag Brownie.
Gee Willikers, thanks. Hello, I play Katie, also known as Princess Cadenza, and something tells me that whole part of her life is going to come into play very, very soon. She basically take your stereotypical Disney princess, cross her with an absolute grease monkey, and you have Katie. And what Disney princess would be complete without her animal companions? So her crafted steed is a beastkin in the form of a gray wolf that is named O Fortuna. And she wields the very long range rifle blessed weapon because absolutely will take part in getting the fray, but must keep one's skirts clean. Named Inkelzando Aria. Inkelzando Aria is a song where it's made up of a lot of staccato notes, but sung all together. It's one beautiful melody, and very much each bullet that comes from her rifle gives out her war cry. Her war song. And oh gosh, her favorite movie would probably, you know what? It would be Atlantis, because she would very much feel a kinship with both Princess Kida, a fellow gung ho princess, and the absolute badass mechanic Audrey Ramirez. So yes, Disney's Atlantis would absolutely be her favorite film. And last but not least, gonna pass it all up to James.
Hello, I'm James. I'm playing Leonis Farstrike, tough Stormbringer who carries the banner of Argonne. His blessed weapon is Thunderous Mercy, a revolver, and it's named that because it's the only mercy his enemies get from him. And his steed is the Whispering Lightning. It's a very quiet Volt Wolf-shaped bike. So think wolf-like shape, but with lots more spiky and a deep blue finish. Plus, it's a bit eerie in that it doesn't have spokes. Instead, crackling lightning holds the wheels in place. And as far as his movie, it'd be Princess Bride. Daring do, heroics.
Yes. All of the yes.
And mildly surprised there, Brownie, that it wasn't Wreck-It Ralph or Vanellope.
I mean, I did.
And Grease Monkey in one.
I did think of it, but Vanellope is not for ceremony and stuff like that, and Katie still likes to carry herself with some dignity. So it's why Atlantis has both Audrey and Kida for that. But Wreck-It Ralph's a very close second. Princess Bride was a third. Oh my gosh, right! And I have my other animal companion. I have my monkey. I have my Grease.
Yep.
I have my Grease the monkey back.
And if you notice, there's a little character sheet in the area for you to fill out for Reese. For
Is
Grease.
that? Oh, I see it!
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, I'm going to shut down the stream for just a second. Keep tight, and we'll be back, and then everything will be changed. Or just a tiny... All right, we should be back, and now it should say Quest for the Heartstone in the upper corner. Yep, it does. We're on the right thing now. We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing! And I put his name in properly. And a little backstory snippet. His adventures with the other lady, you're going to have to fill it.
We're going to put in a little icon for it. And Logan also is getting a new squire.
Yes.
He's also getting a follower.
I will be filling that out as we get started.
Awesome.
Okay. So you guys have been spending the last week at Castle True. Training, getting your new skills, and getting your new... getting prepared for going to the world of Glitterati. And today's the day that you're going to ride out. And they have decided to give you a bit of equipment to grab.
Sweet.
So, everybody they said they got a couple ciphers here. We're going to roll them randomly. Who's down ciphers, by the way? Who needs ciphers? Should be
me. The only one I have listed is the quest item.
Oh wow, I still got both of mine.
I am down a cipher. I used the poison neutralizer.
Okay.
Same as well as the skeleton key.
James, Do you want to? You have a vial of the waters of chaos, so that's gonna probably leave, right? Unless you're keeping that.
We were told to bring it to Glitterati to help figure things out, so I'm treating it as a quest item.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're just going to roll a cipher, and then anybody can grab it. You can decide which person takes that cipher. And I'm going to give you 2 passes. So if everybody's like, nobody wants it, we'll just pass it and nobody can get it. So, first, Logan, roll a D100.
You got it, boss.
This will be our first tooled cipher.
94.
Water wheels. This might actually come in really handy for this adventure. If it is what I think it is. Drive into water deep enough to half cover both tires. The water wheels automatically activate, allowing the crafted steed to effectively become amphibious. Drivable on both land and water for a number of hours equal to the cipher's level. Who wants water wheels?
I think since I have the side cart, I'd like it.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
But I saw Brenna's hand go up.
That makes sense.
That sounds like something I might want.
Okay, water wheels to James. We're going to copy, paste. It is 1d6 plus 1. And we'll just grab this and put that there. And save and done. You now have water wheels. Okay, James, roll the next one.
$30.
Wildcraft Cypher, number 30. Gift of the Season.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Oh, I'm an S. I need to go to G. Machine.
Oh.
Gift of the Season. Unwrap the ribbon and the entire cipher transforms into freshly baked good, appropriate for the current season. Still warm and nourishing. If given to a person, positive interaction tasks are eased by 2 steps. The meal itself will feed a number of people equal to the cipher's level and provide each who partake with a free level of effort they can apply to any non-combat task. Does
So it's a
anybody want the
Christmas goodie
cipher?
box.
Huh?
It's a Christmas goodie box.
Anybody want this cipher? Going once.
I mean, food never hurts for, making peace with something, or
I
could be
think
useful.
whether I would take it or not depends on if Corey counts the vial of Waters of Chaos as a quest item and not against my cipher limit.
Oh, wait. Could I have a quest item to, like, repair a relationship with my family? Because I have displeased my family. Is a reason why I left.
Katie is down a cipher.
I am?
Yeah, your cipher limit is 3.
Oh, it's 3. Oh, I thought it was 2. Oh, I'll happily take that.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was 2.
Well, heck, I just realized I have no ciphers currently.
Oh my gosh, girl, get some!
What's the level? Gift of the season 1d6 plus 1. And then we'll copy and paste the stuff.
Okay, and roll. What do I got? Nice! Woo!
Okay. Brownie, roll the next one. It's going to be a tooled cipher.
Okay. D100, right?
Yep. 43.
Yep, 43.
power lift pack. A power lift pack is a small pannier-like device. Fit it to a crafted steed. Pull the starter cord, and for the next hour, the mechanism deploys 2 twin rotors that effectively gives the user steed flight. To fly a short distance each round. If the Cypher is level 7 or higher, the steed can fly a long distance each round. You turn your motorcycle into the mask motorcycle that turns into a little helicopter.
Ah, that's hilarious.
Does anybody want this?
Brenna.
I was just about to say, I will.
Okay.
So you can, I don't know, fly to the back of the phrase so our healer doesn't die?
Power lift pack for Brenna. And this is 1d6 plus 2.
Got a 4.
All right, Brenna, roll a d100.
Okay. Dice. 57.
57, Wildcraft Cypher. A safety net. This might be handy.
Definitely sounds like it.
Mm-hmm.
A safety net is... Safety net. Thrown at a target within immediate range, the attacker, if the attack is successful, the target is bound in the net for 1 minute, unable to take physical actions. Even if the safety net attack fails to ensnare the target is partially entangled, hindering their task for 1 minute. If it is level 6, it automatically activates if the user is attacked. If it successfully ensnares the target, the attack is prevented. If not, the triggering attack is still hindered. Who wants a safety net?
I
take
wonder.
All right, Brenna gets a safety net. Or rather, Honor gets a safety net. It's only 1d6.
6.
All right, that can automatically activate when somebody's attacking you then. Okay, and I believe the only one who's missing a Cypher then is Elric.
Yes.
So, you can roll a d100.
$29.
29. It's roll it again. It's another gift of the season.
$35.
All right. Interrogator's Crown.
Ooh.
When the cipher is placed on the user's head, they gain the effect of the effect noted for the cipher's level, plus all lower benefits for 10 minutes. Trained in detecting lies. Intellect defense rolls eased. Gain armor against intellect damage equal to the cipher's level. Intellect-based attacks eased, plus 1 damage to all intellect-based attacks.
Huh.
Are we taking it or are we passing?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Well, I can say with the hedge magic and minor magic, those are intellect based plus charge shot, and yeah, we got several people who would find that useful for that top end aspect.
All right. It is in, and you all have ciphers now.
Woohoo!
3. Just before we get rolling too hard, I'm trying to find where in the book it says how to build a follower.
Ah, that's in the cipher book.
Yeah, I remember last time we chatted, I had the wrong version of the cipher book. and I don't. Actually, let me just check our DMs. You might have sent it to me. I
So
just
it's
might be
page
stupid.
233 in the second Cypher rulebook, not the original. And I did send it to everybody. Everybody should have a copy of it.
3/3/26.
233. That's the same with you, Brownie. Page 233 helps you check out how to make followers.
There we go. Thank you.
Okay. So, before you leave, there is a ceremony honoring Sir Elric the Penitent. Because of the work he did with the exiled knight, it seems that he has moved forward in his journey, and they wish for him to give his knowledge to the next generation of Gunslinger Knights. So, he is honored with a squire. So we are going to ask you the questions, because this is your this is your follower.
Yeah.
I could just say this is who he is, but I'd rather it come down to you. So the first thing is your squire a boy or a girl?
Oh.
Or neither.
Or yeah.
Or yeah, gender fluid. That is also an option.
Non-binary, gender fluid, male, female.
I'm gonna go with a
strange
with a
species
guy.
that doesn't even understand the
All
concept of gender in the first place.
You have
I always get a little iffy when it comes to role playing something other than my orientation, because I don't want to be insensitive about certain topics, so I try to keep it, with what I know.
You have a young man who is graduated from page to squire. Is he from the Gunslinger Knights? Is he a Gunslinger Knight? Is he a Sankaran? Does he come from a different world? What is this person's background?
He is a Sankaran.
Awesome. Excellent.
This makes Leonis feel very nice because he was the first Sandkarn to become a knight.
I was going to
now
say
he's getting to
Starkey's
see
probably pretty
more rising in the ranks.
All right. And the last is, do you have a name for your squire?
I had a first name, Callum.
That's
I had a last name, but I forgot it. So I'm working on that.
all right. Squire Callum Esquire. And we'll just put that name right on in there. Boo. It is now Callum, or is it a K?
Let's see, yeah.
Okay. Boom. Callum it is. No, it's a CH. Callum.
Ugh.
That English language.
And it's only one L with an E, not a U.
Callum.
Yeah, it's Callum. QA.
QAM. There's an apostrophe in there too.
Yes, it's Callum. It's Callum.
That's crazy.
Yep, it's us. Like it's anything different.
And that, dear watchers, is one of the ways you can come up with fantasy names. Just take a regular name and start mangling the spelling and then try to pronounce it.
Really?
Or, and if you need any help in mangling the spelling, just look at Gaelic, or Welsh.
No, that is not mingling the spelling. That is legitimate spelling. You know better.
No. I said inspiration.
We've started a fire.
Inspiration. Get inspiration for corking spelling.
If anybody goes, I'm going to be Sealbon, I will hunt you down and squirt you with a squirt gun.
And also with fantasy names, it never hurts to throw in an apostrophe.
Nope. By the way, dear DM, I sent you a photo in Discord.
Well, that's not going to help me.
Well, of what for character image for my lovely.
Oh, for your monkey?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll help me like after the. Oh my goodness, it's smoking a cigarette.
Well, you had him going on mission, so he's been through it now. I just put in Capuchin Monkey Steampunk, and I found this amazing photo of a monkey in a leather jacket, just like goggles on and smoking.
So, Logan, the last thing. How does your squire get around? As you're riding the motorcycle, does he hang on to the back of your motorcycle on the seat? Does he? Do you ask Leonis for a ride?
I would imagine that if Leonis is open to it, he's probably riding with Leonis, but he's got on his own bike, he's got like pegs installed on the back wheels so that there's standing room if need be.
All right.
Definitely not for long distance travel, but
The heavy bikes do have enough room for a second rider.
I do not have a heavy bike.
Medium ones also have enough room.
Well, there we go.
Don't.
Then he's
So
just riding on the back.
Or with me, your choice, or his if you decide to leave it up to him.
I mean, probably with Leonis for long distance, because I imagine that would be markedly more comfortable than sitting on the back of someone else's bike. So we'll roll with that, but it's good to know that I have the option.
All right, grab lever, pull out sidecar.
Okay. Now that we have a squire all set in stone, y'all can move out. You are given provisions, of course,
On
Yay.
but I am not going to calculate provisions, food, water for a long trip. I don't care about that kind of stuff. We are not going to do like simulation survival here.
You don't want to figure out how many metric tons of dried banana I gotta bring?
Hey, besides, at least one of us has guided forage on their gun.
Nice.
So we need food. I wave my gun around. I find food.
All right, off y'all go. Down
I think that's
the
just called
stairs.
hunting.
The stairs.
No, it'll find plants and tubers and mushrooms and fresh water.
So yes, we roll out. Room, broom.
Yep, and I think it's going to be Princess Katie that's leading us since it's going back to her world.
Yep. Oh, great. I'm the leader.
Following the
The leader. I knew you were gonna go there.
All right. I'll give Princess Katie an asset to find her way back to her world. Because it is her world.
Yep.
Let me find the... where is it?
Yeah, I got navigation.
Do you have navigation?
I do.
All right.
And I have an asset. Make sure I pull up the right thing here. Okay. Asset of 1. Base difficulty or anything like that?
I'm looking at that right now.
Mhm.
So every night leaving Castle True knows a series of constellations they must follow to reach Sankara. For each specific mission to the world, they're given additional details, blah, blah, blah. Unlike navigating through natural physical space, the magical pathways ebb and flow, the dimensions shift, stretch, and grind on each other, so no two attempts are ever the same, and the traveler's exact point somewhat variable. They have the lead writer attempt a navigation check against the table to see how close approximately they are to their intended destination. Okay, you may do that. So, there's no... it just depends on what level you make.
Oh, okay. So just roll. All right. Hold on, I'm not going to do that. Wiki! I so totally want to go home.
All right. So you made a 15. You made a 5. You're trained, so it goes up to 6, and you had 1 asset, so it goes up to 7.
Woo!
All right.
Right on the front door. Hey, guess who's home?
I brought friends.
You guys get very close to this place. You're with a half... Oh, my goodness. Pardon me. You are within a half mile of the castle when you get there.
Everything just sparkles.
My eyes.
No. It's like you have like at the very least it's like a dull shimmer, like a sheen, and then different things depending on like how healthy or vibrant or fertile or wealthy they are. That's what increases the sparkle. So it's a nice, spectrum of sparkle. We're not trying to kill anyone's eyes.
So you guys come out on a road in the forest. And it is a road that you recognize, Princess Katie. It leads right to the castle. It's quite nearby.
Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that trip was really quick and easy. Oh, look at that. We're so close. Right. Well, if you all just head down this road, we'll be at the castle for tea time. All right then. Yeah.
You would have gone straight to the castle.
Yeah. If we must, which I guess we do. All right. Onward we go.
You guys drive to the castle as you pass carts with horses that look at you guys, giving you like strange looks, and the horses kind of rear up from the loudness of the motorcycles of the crafted steeds.
Sorry.
And soon the forest kind of parts open, and you can see the castle that is much closer than you thought. Wow, the trees were obscuring a lot.
Castle Cristal.
I am thankful that my own motor's crafted steed does not startle the horses as much as my companions do. My engine is quiet.
Yeah.
Me.
Hey, the reason I'm happy about that means the squire's a little bit safer.
True.
As you approach the castle, you hear horns sounding.
Oh, great. And
Does he have like a little propeller on his helmet, the squire?
Oh my god. Yes, please. Hi. And I was going like, oh, great. The horns are blowing. That's just wonderful. Mm.
Means they've seen us.
Yeah, they see us all right.
The gates will open, and you are allowed into the castle.
Dun, dun, dun.
I tried to write it just like as gracefully as I possibly can with dignity.
You're just like,
Yeah.
vroom, vroom, motherfuckers.
As you come into the castle area,
No,
you notice banners of different kingdoms here. There are carriages and horses that have a little bit of overflow and are out in the courtyard.
And it's like,
There are people like looking out of windows that you don't even recognize.
okay. I know I've been away from home for a while, but this is getting ridiculous. What is going on?
Regime change.
Or an interkingdom event.
And then you see the guard, your castle guard, emerge, and your mother, the queen, come out to meet you all.
I dismount with as much grace and dexterity as I possibly can, and I stand at attention.
With the castle advisor, Falsetto.
I may not have the skill, courtly manners, but I know that I should be bowing or kneeling right now. So it's get off the bike and bow.
That's a pretty good pretty good thing to do.
Pretty much what I'm doing as well.
As she approaches, I sink into a curtsy.
There is one thing that you notice about the queen. That is not a royal dress. That is the mourning garb.
No. As I say, the color of the garb locks in, and I just shoot up and I look at her face.
Hopefully it was a distant aunt.
Never tell the GM about your family.
Yeah.
This is why we're always orphans. Always.
Always,
Hey.
always. No, but then there's the beloved mentor.
I even took it a step further. My character's entire village was wiped out.
I just look up and I just go, who?
The advisor speaks up. He says, Gunslinger Knights, I am Falsetto, advisor to Queen Crescenda. We have not seen your kind here in many years, and it is interesting that you come now. Please, we will explain everything if you have questions. And we have questions for you.
Uh-oh.
But before that, we ask that you take our amenities, freshen up, and meet us in the Great Hall.
AKA clean yourselves up.
Yeah. Get the dust of travel off.
We will take your steeds, and they will be taken care of as much as we can here with your strange steeds. So fear not, you are in good hands. Our squires and pages will take you to your, to get freshened up.
A quick question. Is this a queen's advisor that I would have known before I left?
No, this guy's new.
Okay. I give him. I acknowledge my head, but then I turn back to my queen mother and go, Your Majesty, who?
She says, not here in the courtyard with all of the eyes. Come to the Great Hall. I'll tell you everything.
Yes, Your Majesty.
All right.
I put a reassuring hand on my Overtuna and stroke Grace's shoulder.
Then she turns to everybody looking down into the courtyard and says, our sadness has a bit of joy as my daughter, the princess. What's your character?
Cadenza.
Yes. As Princess Credenza has returned to us.
What is that? Some kind of furniture? Footstool?
I just like do a quick little sharp.
That's the name.
I put a short kick back to kick some like courtyard dust into his face.
Better than what I thought. I thought it sounded like a venereal disease.
Okay. The pages will take you all to get dressed up, and they want to take your leathers and armor and replace them with tabards and brightly colored tights and caps.
Quick question: am I taken to my old room, or am I taken to the guest? Okay, yeah.
And it's exactly the same
as I'd left it.
Yes,
nice.
It still has One Direction posters on the wall.
The crystal gems. Thank you very much. and the holograms.
Oh, is Princess Katie your age?
Hey, Gem and the Holograms had a revival about a decade back.
Excuse me,
terrible.
I am interested in the classics. Thank you very much, and so is Princess Katie.
I was attempting to be kind, but apparently, yeah.
Now what we're calling it now, there, Corey.
Okay. Everybody can get ready and go see them in the hall unless there's something special or sneaky you want to do. Is there something you guys want to do before you go there? Do you want to explore?
Yes.
Sorry, just very quickly. So in relation in the castle layout, how close is the family wing to the guest wing?
Oh, the farthest. Super far.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. I had to ask.
It's security. Basic security.
Okay. So I definitely clean myself up and I pick a nice enough dress that doesn't affect my movement. If I need to, I do some very basic sewing just to, make the shoulders a little looser. But yeah, I'm in a nice shimmery dress.
I'm bringing my shield and my blessed weapon with me, gun belt on.
Yep.
All right. Does anybody reject the fancy clothes?
Nope.
Not rejecting. I am basically underneath of or on top, however it would work best. I'm still basically wearing my leathers somehow. Like, colorful tabard? Okay, it's going on over the leathers.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm wearing my leather undergarments.
They'll
underneath.
actually dress you to your type. So they'll like dress James and James's character Leonis and Honor in like wizard robes with scholar caps.
Okay, heck yeah. She'd be like, why not? Goes right on over the leathers.
I would like to ask, what are their reactions to Elric's arms and legs?
They try not to say anything. Like, you're gonna have to make a roll to get their reaction to it because no one's saying a thing.
They are well-trained courtiers to not offend.
They're doing the I am looking you very definitely in the eyes.
But you do get a nice good pull and tug at some of your machine parts.
The cabling and wires.
Yeah, as they think they're like removable or part of your armor, and they are not, and you get an apology. Oh, sorry, sir.
I didn't realize that was attached.
Sorry. 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 Over and over.
Yeah. But you get like a knight's tabard.
Yeah.
And if we had any wayfarers here that aren't royalty, they would like if we had any wayfarers, not wayfarer, right? Wait, who's who?
Juggernaut, Stormbringer, Wayfinder.
Yeah, because Honor is a Stormbringer.
Yeah, I'm a wayfarer. And I'm a wayfarer.
Yeah, she's a wayfarer, but you're being dressed in princess clothes. If we had any other wayfarers, some like other knights that were wayfarers, they would get like the fancy tights and the elf shoes.
I did put down Callum as a scout, so that I think that's in the realm of
That's probably what
Wayfinder.
he'll be dressed as. Then he'll get the elf shoes and the wool tights and the big puffy pantaloons.
I'm picturing this, giant meat shield with the robotic arms, with the elf shoes.
Oh, so basically like the Vatican City Guard.
Okay. So he's
but that's
dressed as a Dark Knight, and his squire is Robin.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh gosh.
So is Callum's last name Grayson?
That would have been a good bit, but I already put it down as Daniels.
Oh, come on, Daniels. Daniels?
It's easy to address him by his last name, so I had to have something that was easy to say.
He's going to get the nickname Jack as a knight.
So I'm asking again. What are people doing? Are they trying to get away from their handlers and going to do research, investigation, or mischief making?
After I get dressed, I also find still hidden away the secret passage I discovered from my room that lets me sneak around, and I make my way to the guest wing in the secret passages. After I'm fully dressed and glittered myself up.
Sure, I'll allow that. That sounds fine. But these aren't secret passages, more as like
servant passages.
Servant passages. That would seem like secret passages. But yeah, you got secret passages.
Yay!
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Okay, what do you do when you get to your friend's area?
Well, first I check in on Honor.
she opens the door before, if her handler's still around, before her handler can. She's standing there in wizard robes, slapped right on top of her leathers and everything. And because, of course, you have to have access to your kit and everything. She's got like her usual bandoliers slung over it with her holsters and everything.
Nice. Somehow I knew that would be your choice.
Well, when in glitterati.
Unfortunately, it would be very much against protocol if I were to appear in court with my own blessed weapon. So I need. Do you have any ideas for how to possibly, I don't know, amend my garb to?
Okay, describe your dress to me. What are you wearing?
Okay. So definitely, the only really like snug fitting part is the fitted bodice. Other than that, it's very much
big poofy.
Long long flowing sleeves that very like with a slit at the top, so easy for the arm to get around and move. It's actually kind of like the surcoat of a dress, and not really the undercoat dress. So A-line skirt, All for like ease of movement, not too much restriction, because Katie is not all about that. And underneath is kind of like just a nice sleeveless underdress that only goes to the knees and goes to a bit longer in the back, leaving her legs free of movement, and her legs obviously have her leathers on.
Okay, I want to whip her up a thigh holster.
I could also offer two suggestions since you did not mention any accessories. Clutch bag or a muff.
For a long rifle.
Oh, right.
I'm making
I still have the bag of holding.
Yeah,
could
I look
be
like you're kind
clutch
of there, sweetie.
I mean,
the rookie hazing has to start light. Make Callum carry it.
Oh, hey! I like.
And
okay.
also, if he has to use it, he's got to be within a certain distance, and you give a mental yes.
Yeah, okay.
He's carrying Elric's rifle too. He's got like the scabbard off of his bike has a shoulder strap, and so he's
heck yeah,
making his squire carry that as well.
Because you guys would all be clustered together.
fine.
Do you guys just hear us and like you just come into the room helping me figure this out? Awesome. Okay, great.
Probably. It's off.
All right. I go, okay, fantastic. You're okay, can I retcon and say that I brought my blessed weapon with me?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, I hand it off to
Well, yeah, if you're coming asking for help, you would probably have brought it with you.
probably. Anyway, look great. So I handed
You're
it
like
off.
scurrying through the halls as people are looking at you as you've got this giant thing slung over your shoulder.
No,
in
no,
the princess
no, the
dress.
halls. Secret passages. Secret passages.
It's funny.
Still the occasional servant pressed against the wall as you went by was going, huh?
They know I'm an odd duck. Okay, great. So I passed it off going like, awesome, fantastic. Because I really, really want to at least keep things cordial, and me showing up with this on my back would not help that whatsoever.
It'd be entertaining, though.
Yes, for you.
Of course.
I mean, technically, you are allowed it as a gunslinger knight.
Yes, but the second that I stepped back to these doors, I was less a gunslinger knight and more her prodigal daughter.
It would be a statement that you're a knight still, though.
I figured, and I just hike up the skirt a little bit. Me keeping on my knight leathers a little bit is going to do that.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? You're probably wearing like your kick-ass ankle boots with it, right?
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
We're here to make some rather intrusive requests. It would not do us any harm to offer the olive branch by way of having Princess Cadenza be more cordial and princessly than knightly.
And
Yes.
Honor just puts a hand on Sparky's shoulder and says, never get between a woman and her mother. Just trust me on that.
I am not trained in courtly ways. Just was saying the rules as I saw them. What you choose to do with that knowledge is yours.
I appreciate that. All right, so I need to get back because undoubtedly a maidservant is going to come to do something with my hair and makeup. Oh, joy. But just, so good. Just, be really polite, mind your P's and Q's. And just be a slightly more polished, refined version of yourselves. Oh, but still be absolutely genuine.
Right, be a polished turd. Got it.
When she says, do my hair and makeup, she runs a hand through her hair.
I'm a village bumpkin. No matter how nice and polite, I'm going to be.
Or, a polished smoky quartz. Those are lovely too. All right. You've got my lovely aria. And I'm going to go back and this is going to go great. It's going to go fine. It's going to go great. All right.
Everything's fine here.
Everything's fine here. All right. You're great. And I will see you later. And I head back off the secret passages back to my room.
All right.
I don't suppose anybody
By
has
the
a
way,
say.
for Honor, her servant that is attending her handler, will 100% do her hair.
I would also say, like, your handler, like, as your maid servant, sees you start to fuss with your hair, and then, like, whips out Moose and Jail and goes, "I can help with that." And somehow you are overpowered by Harry. You cannot resist or get away. Like, she just
No, it's just all you see is like the dust and the frenzy,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden she comes out with like somehow hair up to here with her bob. You
No,
don't know how that happened.
a nice coif. Come on.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Jonas
beehive.
uses hedge magic to go, and his hair is perfectly done.
Nice.
Honor is giving you the stink.
My hair would most definitely be put up into a nice enough chignon, very modest jewelry, and like a small. You know what? Actually, this is gonna be it's gonna be a simple circlet with a small.
Never-ending story.
Yeah,
You mean
actually,
a
kind of
pearl?
like that.
I mean, a little
with this-
dangly
with this-
hanging pearl.
Not pearl. Let's go with aquamarine to go with her
Okay.
hair.
You put on the mind controlling circlet with the power gem.
Yes, of course it has, sparklies on it.
Simple aquamarine drops and a nice just.
What's the difference between a circlet and a tiara?
Okay, a tiara comes up into a point.
Ah,
A circlet is literally just a band of metal.
It could be like a reverse tiara.
Yes.
So if I put a tiara on upside down, it becomes a circlet.
No, because a
More
tiara.
like a diadem.
Yeah, that's a diadem. A circlet means it's a band of whatever that reaches all the way around. A tiara and a diadem have end points that don't quite reach all the way.
Ah.
I think Logan's fallen asleep over there.
Yeah, we can talk about circlets, diadems, tiaras, coronets, crowns,
And torques.
head torque.
Nah, that doesn't go on the head. It goes on
That
the
doesn't go on the head. That
No,
just-
but it is still a symbol of nobility slash
Yes, it is.
monarchy amongst Celts.
Yes.
Well,
and
in
North.
that case, are we going with arm rings as well?
For the Norse,
You get a gold star. You understood that, right?
Okay, you guys can all go to the main hall once you're done.
Great.
Corey, shut up.
Okay, great. Probably I'm front and center, just outside the hall. Wait, are we being announced in or just being let in?
Give me a second. I gotta sneeze.
Achoo!
What's it coming?
There you go. Bless you.
Ah, there we are. There she is. Okay. You are not announced in because it is a
Okay.
more somber mood here. And
Okay.
as you walk into the chamber, you notice that a large, like, stone sarcophagus, top open, is in the middle of the room as, like, a centerpiece.
I kind of just like stop as I see that.
You cannot see inside of it yet unless you approach it.
No, I know.
Honor just leans over to Ulrich and goes, they just leave their dead sitting around?
It's for the morning period, a time of observation, and a chance to say goodbye.
While there are attendants within the room, the dais has nobody on it as of right now. As, you know, they must make an entrance, not you.
No. No.
You mere peon.
But
I
Falsetto is
take
there.
a deep breath. But who? Sorry?
But Falsetto, the advisor, is there.
Of course he is. On the dais?
On the
yes.
dais, on the dais, on
Not
the dais,
sitting in
on
any of the
dais.
chairs, though.
What, sorry?
Not sitting in any of the chairs, though.
Yeah, he's just on it. Okay.
All right.
Uh,
You take your deep breath. You approach.
and I approach it.
And there in the sarcophagus, in a coffin with pillows, and fine silks is your father, King Basso.
Oh, here, I thought it was going to be her brother, Bridge.
He looks really nice though in there. He looks he's not mangled or anything. He looks just pale, still. And
A
he's
little bit
in
bluey gray.
really great armor. It's a shame to be buried in such a thing. But, he's a king.
Somebody in a generation or two will loot it, and then the armor will be in use again. That's how it goes.
The circle of life.
When he's resurrected as an evil undead, and then y'all have to stop him, and then the armor will be looted.
Great. I'm kind of just I'm frozen. I'm frozen in front of the casket.
Honor loops her arm in Katie's.
And Leonis will put a gentle hand on her shoulder, too, on the opposite side from Honor.
And Elric, his ears on the little jingly hat, looming over from behind.
And I'm just focused on breathing and just breathing. Grease is also on my back. And I look up to the advisor.
What happened?
How?
Sorry. Stepping on your lens.
How?
He says, your family will explain everything. Please attend. And he lifts a chime and rings it. And your family will enter into the main chamber.
Hey, Katie,
And
just say the word. I'll kick that guy's ass for you.
so entering the chamber
I'll hold you to that.
is Princess Katie's mother, again, Crescenda.
Oh.
I don't really have descriptions for all these characters because we just kind of made them right now.
We
Her older
did.
Very glittery.
Okay, let's have her. Actually,
Well, they're part of the glitterati, so they're definitely all beautiful and sparkly and all of that.
Yes. Not Twilight. No. The only thing that shimmers is the clothing and the objects. The skin doesn't.
Maybe the eyes.
Unless we put on the makeup that does the
No.
sparkles.
Sure. Actually, I like that. The eyes look like cut gemstones.
Aww.
I like that. Thank you.
And your sisters
anyway,
might
but yeah,
practice what they used to do back in medieval of using gem dust in their makeup to give a little sparkle to their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although they're definitely not using that right now.
eyes
Unless
like,
one of them's
eyes like
uh
cut gemstones.
what's sorry?
Eyes like cut gemstones. It just reminds me of like that cake song.
Oh,
Fingernails that shine like justice.
Yeah. Okay. And then the Queen Mother from Tangled. Tangled, like that's what my mother looks like. Only instead of the hair down, it's very much up. And so my eldest sister very much looks like her, almost a carbon copy. My next eldest sister has a more red in her hair. And then my youngest sister, it's very much like a honey nut brown, very golden. She keeps her hair. She used to keep her hair long, but now it's short. And then Bridge.
Bridge is okay. So, for everyone out there listening, Legate is her older sister, the oldest sister. Symphony is the second. Princess Katie's the third.
Yep.
And then Melody is the fourth oldest sister. And then the youngest is a boy named Bridge.
And he's got very deep, almost black hair, like my father did.
Tell me he has a bowl cut.
No, I'm not doing that to my brother. No, it's actually very, it's long, running to his shoulders.
So, your mother.
And sorry. So the Queen Mother is very austere, but still gentle looking. Legata is just plain austere looking. Symphony looks very, very intelligent. Melody definitely like the mischievous pranking kind. And then Bridge like an absolute sweetheart.
So, your mother says, I did not want the public to see your grief.
Well, I thank you for that.
Your father took ill about a year and a half ago, and our magics did all that they could to keep him alive, but the disease was too much.
Do we know what it was?
Moreover, the magics that sustain our kingdom were stolen.
How can it be stolen?
The Heartstone?
The Heartstone was stolen.
How?
By
Wait, that is
Donicus.
beyond protected.
He is known as the Master Thief, the world's best. Danakris. So,
Ooh, for a moment, I thought you were going to say Sly Cooper.
Legate will speak up, and she'll say, you would know all this if you were here all this time.
Do not
I thought you
bring
came
that
back
into this.
I thought you came back here to see our father, to attend the funeral. But you came back and you didn't even know he was dead.
How am I to know? You keep Glitterai closed off from the world. Heaven forbid that something happens to change anything. Heaven forbid that, I don't know, we advance.
Where are you? We can't even get a message to you because you're in some far off plane of existence.
Castle True, if you had opened Glitterati's doors, maybe you would have found a way to reach out to me.
The Queen says,
you all made it very, very clear you cared not for me
says,
or how
that is enough.
It was interesting.
That is all in the past. You came back here for something, and I will give my daughters whatever they need. What is it that you desire?
Saving the world. And apparently we can do it.
Yeah, but I didn't get that. I'm sorry.
Saving the world, and apparently we're the ones who can.
She says, I don't understand.
I don't fully understand it myself, but Greece can tell more, and my friends can tell the rest. And when did he die?
He died 3 weeks ago. We are serving many guests here because your older sister, Princess Legati, has still not married and taken a husband. You know how your sister is. And she's like, look, if I'm to rule this kingdom, there is a standard that I must have.
Lagati, I
Well-
wonder if that standard is in any way realistic.
Mother says, these suitors are here because she must become married before she becomes queen.
So, hell of a speed dating round.
The advisor, well, there's a second rub in all of this.
What
The
is-
kings and queens are usually blessed by the Heartstone. And again, that is missing. We had put out word to all of those in the kingdom for heroes to travel to the icy mountains where Draconis, what's his name? Dranakis, yes. Dranakis has his hideout. A mountain stronghold filled with traps and dangers.
Well, our timing is most fortunate then. When is the funeral?
The funeral will take place. I don't know. I haven't thought about that. When is the funeral going to be?
Here's a question: is the Heartstone crucial for the funeral ritual?
No, but
Okay.
it would be nice.
So while all of that drama is going on, if there's any snacks around,
There are no snacks.
She pulls out a flask and takes a swig and is like watching, and then she offers it to Sparky. And a minute later, she takes it and then offers it to Elric.
Your
I see
father,
this out of the corner of my eye, and I just like grab it just after Elric and then just like very quick, gut, and then just slap it back on Honor's chest.
Inside my wizard sleeves somehow.
your father died 3 weeks ago.
I'm having an image of like Drax.
Yep.
Yep. She says, we would have the funeral in just a few days from now. But, so you may attend, but it can be postponed if there's a reason.
Are we sure he is dead and not merely in a stasis of some kind?
I'm
There,
sorry.
my sweet summer child.
3 weeks.
The advisor says, you wish to save the world with the help of the kingdom of Glitterati. What can we do to serve you knights?
Ah,
I put a hand on Princess Katie's shoulder so she knows she doesn't have to speak on this part, and step forward slightly and say, "Hey, we are, as you may be aware of, in a war with the crawling deeps. We have had information that come to us that says that the people of your world are immune to one of the main threats from them.
That would be me, your highness. I've been to the Vine's homeworld. Or have.
And we
I kind of
wish
forgot
to
how he
find
sounded
out
like this is what
why
happens when
you
we miss
are
2 weeks.
immune.
He's got a British accent,
yes.
right? And he's
Yeah, no, That's what
That's
you
kind
chose.
of how it was, wasn't I?
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. No,
right,
you
mate.
got it. Yes.
So I've been there, and apparently only I can go because everybody else gets the willies. Apparently, they change, they twist, they turn, and me, I'm okay.
The Willies.
And
That descriptor.
I have a theory now. I think part of it might be due to this crystal heart foci you have. We should probably get it back for you.
Falsetto says, "This is a very, very dangerous quest. I would not want our kingdom to be responsible for the deaths of Gunslinger knights.
It is our purpose.
Your powers far outweigh our own in many respects. So, if you wish to take vengeance upon us for the death of any of your knights going on one of our erstwhile quests, it would not help
We
us."
take on the risks ourselves. We are about helping, not about laying waste to those caught in the fray.
Would you sign?
Vengeance is anathema to Castle True.
Would you sign a letter to that effect?
What?
You've lost the records from the last time the Gunslinger Knights were here. You would have had treaties already with us.
Yes. Not to mention, our honor alone carries the weight.
Look, your stronghold here was taken over by the dwarves. They now have all of your records.
You should have had a copy as well.
So where did they go? Those copies. They would be in the archives, in the library. Where's
And I
the
do not
archivist?
really appreciate you impugning the honor of a knight.
I did no such thing. I am simply protecting the sovereignty of our nation.
You just claimed that we would seek vengeance when we told you not, that we would not, and then asked to put it into an actual contract. That is insulting language.
So, you think that a document is insulting?
Is my word not good enough as a knight?
Let me put it another way. I am a man of paperwork. I believe in what is
And we
down
are
on a
knights of
paper.
honor.
Oh,
If it is
Sparky,
already something that you've agreed to in the past, you should have no problem with this today. I don't understand your hesitancy for this.
It is not so much hesitancy as it is confusion. Where did those copies... Where's the archivist? He would have the copies in the library of this castle. There is no need to put new words to what was already struck and agreed upon. Any other paper would be a shell compared to that agreement.
Very well. I shall try to get these old documents together.
Yes, but where is Archivist Andante?
He's still here.
Well, could just ask him.
We
Or
will
has there
get
been
him.
change in there as well?
We will get him. Sure, certainly. Get the archivist. All right. In the meantime, I have items to give you to help you on your quest. First, a specially prepared bag for the Heartstone. And a pair of tongs. Do not touch the Heartstone. It has strange magics. Already, it is in the clutches of the Master Thief. And because of that, strange things might happen already. He might have activated certain things. Things that are unknown to us. So, use these tongs. The archivist comes into the room.
So he would have been one of my few friends, getting me books on mechanics and whatnot. And very much, you know what? Let's just make him like a really hot librarian look.
Really, I was gonna make him really fat.
No!
Make him a fat guy because he sits around reading books all day.
Do you know how heavy some tomes are?
Yeah,
And you got to climb up and down the ladders.
Yeah, exactly. He
I
gotta be
was
fit,
about
man.
to say, not
He
that
might
long
have
ago, I
some
found stack of
padding.
reference books, and I was like,
Yeah, some padding.
All right.
Some padding. You can have
The
a tiny
hot
tool.
librarian it is. Not that people with a little weight on them can't be hot. We can all be
Yeah, no,
hot.
that's what I'm saying. Like a little padding.
Little
Like he looks
padding.
healthy. Looks healthy.
And he's like a bear.
Comes in.
Big guy, lots of padding, bit muscular.
Yes. I love
Hello.
this.
Did somebody call for an archivist?
talk nerdy to me!
Do not fret, for I am here, and I can recite chapter and verse.
I think you broke Brenna.
And just the dichotomy of voices between falsetto and the archivist.
I seem that I have caused quite a commotion here.
Yes, you know what? Honor's
will
all
let-
flushed and hot and bothered.
I will let you all calm down before we turn the page.
Oh my god!
I'm just thinking this is karma for the latest book series that I inflicted on her, because I was like, I need somebody else to experience emotional trauma with me.
Yep.
And this is just giving
100%.
flashbacks.
100%.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Okay. So I just like I go, hi Andy.
It warms my
This is
heart to
my
see you
news.
again, princess. I see that you are well, and that your travels have done you much good. It seems that perhaps one day you should come back, and I will put them all in a tome for future generations. We'll make
would like
wonderful
that.
stories.
Although the story currently has a very bitter note.
It is
Andy,
It is a sad day, yes, today. But remember that these chapters of darkness are always followed by the best heroics, where we always prove our mettle.
well, we seek to do that, but in the meantime, Archivist Andante, I remember when there were nights here in my childhood and growing up years. That's how I knew to go off and join them. There would have been an agreement struck, and
Yes.
a copy would be lodged within our own library.
You were
Where-
just a young lass, and I was a man in the prime of my life. Now, a little past that. The agreements were mainly about the purview of the knights within the realm. They were here to track down these fundament storms that have since passed and have never returned.
And where is our copy, the royal family's copy of this agreement?
They are archived deep within the library. I can find them upon request, but it might take,
think that
it might
request
take a
needs
bit.
to
But
be
I
made.
do remember.
Oh,
Our
awesome.
agreements, the agreements, were mainly about these fundament storms and the use of a bastion to maintain your steeds. There was a clause in it in case that the knights were contracted to do other work. These contracts had provisions in them for in case of knights' deaths. These were, I believe there was a monetary compensation for any knight killed in a quest for the nation, our kingdom of Glitterati.
I turned to the advisor.
You see the
Well?
advisor is like,
That's not what I wanted.
I said to the
didn't want
advisor,
to
go,
pay
well,
you."
any questions? And Andante can answer them for you.
Well, technically, since this is also in service to our greater purpose of our own quest, to be argued that it's therefore null and void for that very reason.
Because we would not be contracted, we would be volunteering.
In order to achieve our greater mission.
I appreciate your candor in this, and therefore, for this one particular mission, perhaps a new agreement should be set, struck in writing, and authorized by our archivist.
So long as all copies state the same thing, and it is very much in line with the previous agreement's wording.
Your little brother is like nodding off.
Yeah, oh, totally. He's nodding off.
Because like last time you saw him, he was on fours.
Yeah. Yep. And so like he is bored. This holds no interest for him. He could care. He wants to go back with his ponies.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So the queen says, I will leave the details to my advisor and our archivist. Until then, this place is your home. If you take this quest for the Heartstone, I would like to see you off. Do not leave without saying goodbye.
I won't.
And we will hold the funeral until you return.
Thank you. That would be good.
All right. We can go now.
I also can everyone leave me with my father for a moment?
Couple pats on the shoulder before I turn and leave.
Okay. Princess Katie will do some mourning with her father, and you others can can move off to another room with the advisor and the archivist and knock out an agreement.
Awesome. Can I just verbalize some things?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, this was not how I imagined my homecoming. Though I am grateful that our last words were not in anger or disappointment. In fact, it's the strangest thing. When I got to Castle True for the first time and I unpacked my bags, I found a monkey wrench I didn't remember buying. And it was really good quality, and I still have it. It's in my toolkit. And I thought, one of my random errands, I managed to get it, because you always need a good monkey wrench. But now I wonder if it came from you. You never looked at me with disappointment when I was brought back by the guards from the knight's stronghold covered in grease. And I almost think if you had the ability to do so, you'd have joined them too. So thank you for supporting me how you could.
Grease speaks up and says, "Oh, Princess Katie. Your father would be proud of you. You thought you'd lost me, and I returned.
Yes, Grace, you're alive.
You found me when no one else could.
Yes, I did.
There are victories in their heartache. But that is the life of a knight, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Your
And
father would be proud. He would understand everything.
I think he did. And the losses make the victories all the sweeter. I'm glad I have you now, Grace.
I'm happy to be at your side, Princess.
Alright, well, goodbye, Father. I love you, and I hope that to see you once again in the Shining Halls. Keep a spot by the fire for me.
Goodbye, King Basso. Your fruit was sweet, and I enjoyed the warmth of your floors.
Alright, Grace, let's go get something to eat. I'm a little hungry, and they really do make the best butterfly cupcakes here.
Butterfly cupcakes. I've missed them so much.
Oh, I'm glad you're here, Grace. And I turn around and I walk out.
My God, I'm very good at playing mischievous sidekick characters.
Yes, you are.
You've had that knack for a long time. I remember a early Champions game playing alongside you, and you basically made a really good sidekick type character that outshone most of the other frontline heroes.
Okay, you guys in with the archivist and the advisor, and the advisor just basically wants to make an agreement that you are going to the Heartstone to retrieve it, and that you take on any responsibilities for death and dismemberment yourselves, and the kingdom is not liable for any of that stuff. But also, that once the Heartstone is retrieved, that it will be used, first off, to help the kingdom in its time of need, but will also be looked into to see if it can stop the threat of the Veen. And if it is not, the kingdom will then also supply you with whatever you need to continue other quests in this kingdom, if necessary. Is that good, or does anybody have a problem with that? Oh, he also says you can take any treasure you find along the way from enemies.
I was about to say there should be something about looting rights.
As long as it does not have like a direct link to the kingdom of Glitterati. If it like has its seal on it, or if there is somebody within the royal family that says this is actually ours, and you know. But like any gems or gold or any of that thing. But if you find like a piece of art that once belonged to the royal family, that will be in question.
That's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might give us a reward for returning it,
We'll
or
put
they
Yeah.
that
might
in.
not.
There
It's
will
up
be
to
a
them.
reward for returning such items.
Yes.
And he says this journey is dangerous and long. It takes several days by horse through a swamp to get to the mountains. And there is a mountain stronghold there.
We have
Is
our means of
the
getting there faster.
There are known to be fierce beasts there. There are fierce beasts there, like manticores and chimera, dragons and giants.
I wasn't aware that glitterati was also Greece.
Cyclops and
No,
Manta.
Grease is the monkey. Didn't you remember?
Thank you. Someone had to pick up on that.
But also, there are tribes of orcs and lizard men that dwell in the swamplands. Monsters of all sorts.
Sounds like a regular Tuesday.
It will be an epic quest. Are you prepared to put pen to paper and begin it in earnest?
I'll sign it, and I'll use hedge magic to make the ink look like a small trail of fire is following the quill I'm using as I do it.
Excellent.
Cool.
Mine just glows flame blue.
He only needs one of you to sign it. He's like, you're the representative. You're good. But if anybody else also wants to sign it, he's not going to say no.
Also, with the minor magic, the seal of the Gunslinger Knights just kind of burns into existence on it.
Lovely. I love it. All right. Everybody can get ready to go on the quest.
I definitely would stop by the library and archive to read up on the mountain, anything we have on the mountain.
Okay. Let me see what I got on the mountains. What do I got on the mountains? Da, 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 da.
When getting back into my armor, I ask the assistants, can I keep those robes?
Yes. Actually, they said they were going to take them while you were sleeping and such, and embroider them with your crest. So if you are leaving before then, they will embroider them for your return. So you guys are heading to a place called Icewater Falls.
I ask the archivist, like we go in, we have a very like a very much like a well practiced ritual. He makes some tea. I bring in some snacks from the kitchen because I have access to like some better snack food than he does. And we just set it up at our usual table, tucked into a corner of the archive
All right.
and library. And I just ask him, so, Andy, when exactly did Royal Advisor Falsetto come into your lives? What happened to the previous Royal Advisor? Mezzo, I believe?
He was... He was actually into some very dark magics. We exiled him.
That medium average looking man. Dark magic.
Yes.
I cannot believe that. What was the proof?
One moment. Ah, yes. He had conjured great elemental spirits when he was threatened. And then we found that he was using all sorts of magics. And using the kingdom's treasury to fund his magical experiments.
Embezzlement? That does not sound like Matzo.
We found a treasury filled with golems within a secret room in the castle that he carved out using magic.
And you
we
saw him.
lost, We
saw him
lost
use
soldiers
magic
fighting
yourself.
these golems.
You saw him use magic yourself.
I did not, no.
Who did?
He says, your youngest sister, Melody, saw him using these magics. And she snuck into his sanctum and found this secret room filled with golems. They tried to attack her, and she fled. She was lucky to get out alive. That's when we summoned the knights, and we brought him to justice, and we exiled him from the castle.
My poor sister.
Well, she's rambunctious and curious. Gets in all sorts of
And always up for a good prank. I should check in with her, but I'm sorry, that just does not sound like Matzo.
What did
I
you
would-
name him? Now I gotta remember this name. Just bringing out names. What's his name?
Matzo. Mezzo.
Mazzetto.
It means medium.
Got it. Now I have to rename this wizard.
Sorry. I'm sending you a list of classical music terms.
All right.
The main way I know mezzo is as mezzo soprano.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We catch up with this guy. It turns out it's all true. We make him mezzo soprano.
I think you'd actually turn him into coloratura with how high he would go.
Or Carascari.
Before you go,
Italian.
Oh,
before you
man.
go, you're leaving. You want to know more about the area.
Yeah,
You would
what
set
I
out.
read about Hudson.
You're going to set out to the north, heading into the mists. In case
Yes.
you're not familiar, in case you've forgotten, this vast foggy marsh lies at the foot of the mountains of ice.
Right.
That is where you're going to search for the Heartstone. It is a heart-shaped stone that gives off a bright red light. We also believe that is Danakris, the master thief, that has the stone.
Right. And I look at yeah. Right. And do the pickaxes and the special spiked shoes, do those still work when it comes to ice? We do have those
You'll
who
have to go
go off.
talk to. You're gonna have to talk to the quartermaster about getting any sort of supplies.
Oh no, of course. Just you are the curator of this repository of knowledge. So, and there are those the ice bringers, ice workers. They come in and bring our ice for our desserts and whatnot, and our cold box. So, as any change in the density of the ice, does their equipment still work as far as you know?
As far as I know, yes, you can find some climbing equipment that should do you well.
Excellent. And how are you? How have you been keeping?
I have been okay. I have been fine. I'm here with my books. They are my ladies.
Yes, yes. You are very well content. And
As you see, we've added an addition to it. All of these
yeah.
books over in this area are new.
Oh,
These
that I
come
were
from.
staying a while to read them. Has Symphony torn through them yet, or is she busy with other studies?
Symphony has returned from abroad.
Abroad? Where did she go?
She has been. What are you talking about? She has been learning trade.
Oh, right. She always said that she wanted to go do that. Well, good for her. That's wonderful. And of course, Melody is a regular rapscallion. And how's Bridge? Has he shown particular interest in anything?
Yes. Bridge wants to be a knight.
Oh, Glitterati Knight? Or
I think he wants to follow you, but I don't think his mother wants to lose her only son.
oh boy, that's
But the daughters are expendable.
that's going to come up in a family dinner later.
But he has been working as a page.
Oh my. Well, at the very least, there's the Glitterati Knights, and squadrons, so he would still be able to be a knight, very shiny one. I'll have to check in with him. Well, it's lovely to see you, Andy, and no one's. I do understand. In my travels, I swear I've grown to see intrigue and coercion and conspiracy and surprising corners. No one's tried to do away with you or do away with the archivist role. Like, you are secure
Of
here.
course not. Even the advisor didn't try to purposefully kill anyone.
Has he tried to impurposefully kill anyone?
Well, his golems worked on their own. And
Oh,
the elemental that he cast also was quite dangerous.
Right, yes, that you say that Advisor Mezzo did not. What's your impression on Falsetto?
He's hard to talk to, but I think he's competent at his job.
Right, just.
He seems to put the finances of this kingdom and its well-being above everything else.
I mean, that is good for an advisor.
A very practical man.
Yes.
If you're thinking that he might have anything to do with your father's death, relieve yourself of those suspicions.
I'll try. It was a shock. It's such a shock.
All we know is that your father had a disease. And in this land of Glitterati, there are many things that we still don't understand about magic and about the world around us.
Wait. My father got sick over a year ago. When was the Heartstone stolen?
Quite recently.
Oh. He should have.
In fact, the Heartstone was stolen in the midst of all of the new suitors coming.
So,
So we think he
Oh.
snuck in with one of the families.
huh.
Though none of them are confessing to any sort of knowledge of this man.
Well, no. The second that they do, their contender is taken out of the running for being
Of
king
course.
consort.
Of course. So also no one would ever accuse any of them of doing any wrongdoing either. It is a delicate balance.
Mm.
Though I am not a politician. I sit here with my books.
But you read the stories of what comes from those politics. You are an invaluable resource of knowledge. If you were to make an educated guess on what family might be able or willing to sneak someone in, do your books point towards any particular family?
Oh, they're in sanitation, the Sopranos.
I love how this is so emotionally traumatic for Katie, but we keep making Brownie lose her shit because we can't shut up.
The head of the family's named Tony.
Because it's actually long for tone.
Oh my God.
It's Tony, but it's spelled Tone with an apostrophe.
Oh God. You know what? I love it. Yes, yes, please. Can we make this canon?
So, if I were to make an educated guess, I would say that they were all dupes. The Heartstone is essential for creating unions in Glitterati. Without it, all of their hopes would be dashed. Unless they feel that the Heartstone wouldn't pick them for some reason. But I don't know why they would have knowledge of that. I would say that the thief disguised himself as a low-level person within one of their retinue, probably replacing somebody, and then snuck away as soon as they could, once they were inside the walls of the castle.
Yes, no, that would. Unless, wait, what if, and I recognize my time away has very much made me more open to conspiracy. If there was a family that wanted to guarantee their suitor was the one chosen by the Heartstone for Legata to bless the union, what if, to put their suitor above the rest, they found the Heartstone and brought it, and we are also grateful that, of course, we must reward such a hero with the engagement, and that Heartstone glows.
Are one of your compatriots... Oh, you're saying there might be a fake Heartstone.
I do not think it above the realm of possibility. Goodness knows we have many a beautiful red gem in our land.
Then before a new Heartstone magically appears, you and your compatriots must find the real one.
Yes, we must. All right. Any other books you have on the various different creatures that are in the marsh or in the ice mountains would be greatly appreciated. I and my friends will do some late night reading, and I'll see if I can check on Melody before we leave.
Of course, there are things that dwell in the darkness, the goblins and orcs. There are trolls that live in the vast north of the swamps. Griffins, wolves, and of course there has been a dragon that has been spotted that can breathe cones of ice.
Of course. What would the horde of monsters be without the dragon completing it?
Lastly, there have been sightings of giants.
Ah, wonderful. I hope they haven't been too big of a problem.
They recently attacked a nearby village.
Naturally.
One of the giants simply walked through it, causing a great deal of destruction. There was a man's family that was completely killed by this giant.
Well, we are here. I am here now, and I would see my kingdom put to right. Well, same things still hold true. Trolls turn to stone in the morning. Griffins.
No.
One
These
can
are
be.
the regenerating trolls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. These are the regenerating trolls, not the stone
Nice
turning
try.
trolls.
I did. I tried. And is it still true that one can only tell the truth in the presence of a griffin or holding a griffin feather?
You know what? Let's
Yes.
say that's correct now.
Yes. Awesome. All right, I give Andante a hug. Thank him for the lovely afternoon. And then I, with Grace, who also was happily munching on treats during the whole tea time, head out to my favorite spot in the garden just to have a good cry.
Okay. Yeah, and your monkey will be there to make sure that you're doing okay.
Yay! Sometimes
Okay,
having a
guys.
monkey on your back is a good thing.
Yes.
You know, I've heard of things, but the monkey petting you.
Okay,
You're
is anybody
adorable.
doing anything else to prepare for this adventure?
Making sure I got loaded up on all my bullets.
The climbing gear sounds like a good idea to get.
You can purchase climbing gear for a moderate item. Anything else? Do y'all have light sources?
Hedge magic, both honor and myself.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me because I paused for a second going, wait.
Yeah, I mean, we could pick up some torches in case we get separated. It wouldn't hurt.
I believe a torch is an inexpensive item. Remember, 10 moderate items is an inexpensive item. 10
Yeah.
moderate items is an expensive item. It just goes by tens.
That's yeah, I'll get 2 torches, why not?
One for Caleb.
Hey, there you go.
I'm here too, guys.
Oh, I don't know. I could cast light on his little propeller on his helmet.
Oh my god.
I do not have a propeller helmet. No.
Why
He has
not?
one of those,
so
like,
cute.
he has one of those
That may be standard on pages, but he's a squire now.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
got one of those Robin Hood pointy hats with a big red feather in it.
And then I cast light on that feather.
There you go.
After all, one of the duties of a squire is to be the torchbearer.
Yeah.
Yep. Ah, crap. No.
Duty.
I meant.
Give me a second, guys. I got a lot of pings and pongs here.
Sorry, that's just me, and I messed up. So
Oh, okay.
pay no attention.
I really can't check Discord while I'm doing this. There's too many windows. Too many things happening on my screen. It's everywhere.
Prophylactics everywhere.
All right. Unfortunately, we don't have many people coming in to stay and watch the stream. One of the reasons we got to keep having a stream every week at the same time. If we start, if we're not there every week at the same time, people will be like, I guess they're not doing it, I guess.
What? What? You mean no one was watching my beautiful performance, touching on my own life experience?
Hopefully people watch it as a recorded stream. You never know.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go full method acting there.
If I didn't, it would have tripped me up later. It was
Yeah.
better to just channel it out.
But I'll give you a hero point for all of that. How's that sound?
Oh, thank you!
No problem.
For
Awesome
sharing her
roleplay.
deep emotional trauma and grief
Awesome
in real
Yep.
life.
roleplay.
Yep.
Been there.
All right. We'll move on to your leaving of the castle.
Huzzah.
Can I quickly check in with Melody?
Yeah, but we're just gonna kind of breeze. Like, we need to get to the adventure.
Sorry.
You do check in with your siblings. They are doing okay. They are sad that their dad's dead. They want you to stay, but they understand what you're doing. We need to get going.
Oh, I gotta go.
Just like we take it as read that I had a moment when the squire got into the side cart of congratulating him on being a fellow Senkar and getting this far.
Okay.
You're not at all jealous that he didn't get squired to you or anything, right?
No. I'm just happy to see more of my people rising through the ranks.
As you guys leave, you get a big send off, and everybody's there to see you go. And before you leave, the queen comes and presents you with a magic ring to help you on your way.
Thank you.
Anyone can accept the ring.
I'll take it.
We'll
Sorry.
go to the daughter first, but of course, both Stormbringers are going, we're going to look at that, right?
I was like, yeah. And I look and it's like, thanks, Mom.
All right,
Shiny.
you have an artifact.
Shiny.
Look,
a wealthy woman's neck.
Okay. I'm gonna put it onto your character sheet. Where are you,
Yay.
Katie?
And at some point, also, Leonis will remark to Princess Katie quietly that when we come back, he'd like to be able to talk with the archivist as well. See if there's any theories of magic books in the archives here.
Oh, absolutely.
Magic is obviously more well known in this world.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Auntie would love a tea time with you. He is really just so delightful. I mean, his voice certainly booms, which can be an interesting fit for a library. But I've never met anyone more knowledgeable or more happy to share their knowledge.
I'm sure that type of voice comes in useful when young pages and squires start cracking spines.
Oh, only once. You only ever need to hear that voice that loud, that strict, directed at you once.
My own teacher had me repair 50 books for each one I broke the spine of.
Ooh.
I only broke 2.
Ooh.
And in one, he didn't make me do the punishment because it was so old it was going to break no matter what when you opened it.
Oh, well, at least he was reasonable. Andy Andante, Archivist Andante, is much the same way.
And now we can use our knightly abilities to go slip out, slip back. Okay, we're at the base of the mountain.
You don't see us.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, shoot. I did the wrong thing.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Dang it. Do the right thing. There we go. Okay. And save. Okay. There you go. You have a cool thing.
Whee! I got a cool thing!
Okay. She grants you this and says to be safe. This, hopefully, it will protect you. And everyone will cheer and trumpets will sound as you drive out into the unknown.
Into the unknown!
Highway to the unknown. We apologize to the audience.
Yeah, sorry to your ears if you're on headphones.
I had another thought about Tone Soprano. He's an archduke and your godfather.
Oh my god, I want this to be a thing! I so want this to be a thing!
All right. First, you'll have to make it out of the woods where the castle is.
Of course.
The journey through the eastern forest passes quickly. Now the wind is still and heavy clouds have darkened the afternoon sky. The forest slowly gives way to a vast marshland. The trail from the forest leads into a sea of tall grass and thick fog. Patches of mist hug the ground and the mountains of ice stand in the distance. The cries of marsh birds and the croaking of frogs come from all directions. Slowly, rain begins to fall. The tails of giant leeches and snakes occasionally slither across the trail and wind into the marsh. As the trail
Lovely
twists
place.
inward, the fog grows thicker. Finally, a stone bridge rises above the mist, offering the first sign that more than animals live in this bleak swamp. And I have an illustration. Ooh, I have an illustration. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Wait, sorry,
Okay.
your screen froze. Can I see it? What's the illustration?
Okay.
He hasn't popped it yet.
I
okay.
am going to hit the show players. Boom. Show players. Boom. So it is illustration 1.
Ooh.
Don't pan down to illustration 2. Just look at illustration 1 because they're all on the same thing.
Yeah.
There's a snake in the path.
There's a snake
than in
in
your
my
boot.
boot.
My boot.
Saying it's better than being in your boot.
I don't have boots.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. All right. Let me show everybody at home what this is, what this illustration is, because I forgot. There's people watching.
Sorry.
Bless you.
I'm also going to say I'm using hedge magic to keep myself, the squire, and Princess Katie dry, trusting Honor to do the same for her and Elric.
It's okay. It's stainless. I don't rust.
Okay, let's give everybody a look at this map here. There she goes. All right, guys, how does that look? That looks great. Excellent.
If if you click on the image itself, it does a little pop out that actually is slightly higher contrast.
Oh, so it does. Oh, I could just show this to players. Excellent. That's much better.
All the shiny toys.
Okay. What is your driving order here?
I'll be second.
I'm probably
And the back.
at the back.
Yeah, I think Elric is first with me right behind him. Because actually, I'll be the middle one because I'm fast response. I can go forward or back as needed.
That works.
It also keeps the squire in the middle of our group.
So who's in front?
Elric is.
All right. Elric, as soon as you start driving into the swamp, something squirts at you from the waters. Yeah. A spray that you need to make a might defense roll about.
Oh.
Let me add in the difficulty of that real quick.
Raid. Is the difficulty added?
Yes. It is there now.
Might. Uh, 16.
Oh.
I didn't ask anybody else to make one.
Oh, sorry. I thought you just.
That goes away. Boom. Guess what?
I'm awake. Nothing happened.
So as you go in, something squirts at you, and it hits you, but your steel body does not care at all. Whatever it was, it doesn't affect metal. Who's next? Who's driving through next?
Don't know if I should know the way my dice are rolling.
I was gonna say you already put yourself there.
Yep. Okay, now make a might defense roll.
Okay. La 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 la.
I deleted
Hey,
your last one
dice.
because I don't care.
Hey, dice. I love you. You're so beautiful. Have I mentioned how beautiful you are? So pretty. So gorgeous. Much better.
All right. Where the spray hits you, it feels numb.
Great.
Oh, that's
All right, I guess it's Honor's
Numb.
turn next.
Numb, like
No.
the current state of my heart.
Jonas and Calum are in the middle.
All right. Oh yeah. Reese Monkey gets hit by the spray and he falls over and off the bike.
No!
Scoop him up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right behind, so it's just scoop. Hand to Calum to hold.
Okay. Caleb gets hit too and slumps in the chair. And James, you need to make your character needs to make a level 3 might defense roll.
Sleeping on the job already. Get a new squire when we get back to the castle. He's unacceptable.
Wow, no quarter given.
I made it.
Okay. You're trained in might defense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Honor made it too. Everybody makes it through this area. You get a little wet from something. It feels numb wherever it hits you. Grease and Calum, they react very poorly to it. But soon enough, they're able to shake it off as you cross over the stone bridge and continue on your way.
Got it. If traveling the swamp, wear plastic poncho.
Yes.
And because of body mass differences, I'm pretty sure Calum wakes up first, and it's like, take care of the monkey.
Yeah. And I was like, Grease, you've got Grease?
Scoop, got him. Spray. Yeah, I got him.
You're drooling on yourself.
I love my mouth. Oh. Why did I have my mouth open when I hit? Oh,
Oh,
that didn't taste good either.
I'm not getting dental work today.
I regret my choices.
Okay. As you drive through the marsh, you slow down a bit to make sure you're on, solid ground instead of falling into a big pool of water.
Yeah.
So it takes you a while as this road twists and turns through the marsh because it can't take a straight line. And the sun starts to come a little low. And as you reach a small clearing, you notice something. The rotting carcass of a giant leech lies in a small clearing to the right of the trail. Two dark figures scramble off the top of the leech and disappear into the marsh grasses.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good spot to camp. That's going to attract scavengers.
I would concur. We should really try to find elsewhere.
And were those figures those goblins they spoke of?
It was really dark because it's dusk.
I would gather so.
Then we should be careful of possible ambush.
In what I read, that is a tactic of theirs. We really should see if we can find another spot.
not a bad plan. But will there be any more clearings in the muck?
We could try to push on, simply leave the marsh.
Did we get a map before leaving?
No, you did not.
Go around to everybody's bikes and hedge magic, turn on the headlights.
This marsh is not well mapped at all
Yeah.
because no one wants to go through here.
Yeah.
They were
Makes sense why.
There's a map of big blob of like light green. It says marsh, and then there's mountains above it. Icy mountains.
And then around that blob is Ice Trade Road.
Yes.
Yeah, because it goes all the way around.
Yeah, all the way around. Let me put it this way. There is no marsh map in Ba Sing Se.
And besides the way marshes work, any map would be useless within a week.
Within a week, it would be done.
This trail you're taking is maintained by Desidens of the Swamp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we push on, or do we stay here and have a very robust shift schedule in someone keeping guard?
I think we should move on. This will definitely summon scavengers.
Fair enough.
All right, you move on. After a while, the sun is like you get to a point where the sun is not going to you're not going to have much light left, but you see another stone bridge.
That seems as good a place as anyway.
All right.
How big is this particular stone bridge? Can we all fit on it at the same time?
It's about as big as the last one. Yeah, you could probably sit on it if the motorcycles aren't on it.
Park motorcycles on both sides and camp on it. Be harder for things to get at us.
Certainly.
I'm just thinking that I'm thinking of marsh muck and motorcycles and sinkholes suddenly appearing and
Yes, but path on both sides is stable enough to keep this bridge in existence.
true.
So the bikes should be safe enough
True.
next to on the path.
True. Okay.
Okay. Are you guys setting up watches?
I'll take first.
By the way, I'm just going to say that for ever since we hit the marshes and the writing got kind of weird, I activate for 3 intellect points and spending for a level of effort. I can ride on water, mud, quicksand, snow, or even lava as if riding on solid ground. With the level of effort, it increases the duration to an hour. But if it's more than
That's
that, I'd probably have to go
awesome.
with 2 to 8.
Isn't that wonderful that we have this terrible swampy area that's going to slow down your bikes, and you're like, I have a solution for that.
I literally just took it for this tier, but I can't do it for
Nice.
anyone else.
No,
Other
it's
than yourself.
fair.
That's okay.
What?
Somebody's got water wheels.
What was that one again?
James's character's got water wheels.
No. What Honor's got?
Solid water. Basically, she can ride on water.
It's one of the bike abilities you can pick up.
Yeah.
I was thinking about grabbing it too, but
Because she
gotta
also
reach the
works
top over
miracles.
Oh.
I'm still going to hell.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
but I'm right there with you in the handbasket.
I need watches.
I'm taking
I go
first.
first.
I'll go third.
I guess there's just 3 watches, and Elric is...
He gets the last one. He's the short end of the stick.
He gets the last one.
He has a squire to worry about and model proper sleep behavior in the field.
We could probably be kind to the newbie and have him take first watch with me.
All right. It says I have to roll for wandering monsters every 4 hours.
Seems like that's a good way to split up the watches and just have 2. So the squire and Honor for the first watch, and Leonis and Princess Katie for the second.
Yep.
All right. I need y'all to roll...
Because
8.
I also just remembered I have like an inability in perception. I was like,
Well, there's going to be like... okay. If you stay on a watch for 4 hours and another person stays on a watch for 4 hours, you two both have to sleep an extra 4 hours. So everybody else is on a watch for the time you're making up your sleep, which is 12 hours. Which is 12 hours rest, which is a long rest to reset recoveries.
it wasn't so much that I was thinking we would all double up, but if we have 2 people with inabilities in perception taking entire watches by themselves, and the new guy should not be trusted on an entire watch by himself.
Well, I don't have an inability.
A long rest is 10 hours.
I thought you did.
Just for heavy weapons.
Guys, a long rest is 10 hours. So
Yeah.
each of you should take like a 3-hour or less watch. 3 hour, maybe a little more, something like that.
That's doable.
Elric's going to make Callum take his watch with him.
Okay.
Okay, then that bypasses the.
So I'm going to roll 3d4. And we'll see if there's any... or 3d6 and see if there's any monsters. Somehow I rolled as Leonis. That's weird.
Because I was the last one to roll.
Oh, I have you highlighted, maybe. Okay. No. The night goes by without incident.
All right.
You guys got a good night rest, and it was kind of eerie out here in the misty swamp, and you did see some weird lights.
Yeah, my dogs are barking at something.
I
Gotta check.
noticed. You guys got some weird lights, but nothing ever came from that. Like you would see like a little twinkle over here, or like an orb of light over there. You know, general weird swamp stuff.
The glow bugs, the pockets of methane that go phosphorescent,
Yep.
etc.
Yep, the dancing lights.
Quite frankly, I don't believe that they exist.
ROUSs?
Just the way you were saying with the random stouts of fire. Not saying I'd want to build a summer home here, but
All right. So beyond this bridge, a trail leads to a four-way intersection. The skull of a goblin is set on a stake near the right path. The skull of a troll rests on a pile of rocks near the left path. Straight ahead, a dozen of sharpened stakes stick out of the muddy trail. The trail ahead is wider than the trails to the left or the right.
If I had to guess, that way be goblins, that way be trolls, and that way be orcs.
Right, because
I-
when you want to
right.
say that we live here, you put the skull of whoever you are there.
I
That
thought
makes
it was
sense.
of your enemies, not of your own kind.
Hey, Fred, we're like goblins and all, but how do you want to like let people know that this is like goblin territory? Oh, I got my
Hey.
mom's skull here. We can put that on a signpost, and then they'll know it's goblins because it's a goblin skull. Oh, that's a good plan. Wait, that's your mom? That's your mom?
Hey, it's also been known in multiple stories about goblins that they also cut each other's head off to have a ball to play with.
Anyways,
I don't think that's how Saracen's Heads is played.
like I said, the trail leads to a four-way intersection. The skull of a goblin is set on the stake near the right path. The troll rests on a pile of rocks to the left path. And straight ahead, a dozen sharpened stakes stick out of the muddy trail. The trail ahead is wider than the trails to the left and right. And I'm not going to say a single thing more about any of this. You can make whatever suppositions you want. And I got to reread this for Logan.
Yeah, sorry. One of my dogs has seizures, and so she was on the back of the couch, coming down from one. It looks like.
Oh, poor baby.
Again,
Aw.
for Logan. Unless you heard, because you had wireless headphones.
I got about half of it.
Okay.
The goblin's head on a pike.
There were no goblins.
There were no goblins. Well, I heard something about.
There is something about goblins, yes. So beyond the bridge, the trail leads to a four-way intersection. The skull of a goblin is set on a stake near the right path. The skull of a troll rests on a pile of rocks near the left path. Straight ahead, a dozen sharpened stakes stick out of the muddy trail. The trail ahead is wider than the trail to the left or right.
So it looks like we have a bit of a territory border here. At least that's the way Elric interprets it. They're warning each other.
I'm not even sure which. Who do we think we could handle? And is this any? I mean, I don't know so much as they would stake their own dead on a spike, but they would more stake their greatest enemy.
That's the way I see it.
There's also no orc skulls.
No, there's no orc skulls whatsoever.
I mean, come on, I know they're pretty empty to begin with, but I don't.
But which direction actually would lead us closer to our goal? That is the real question.
I have. Oh wait, do I have something about? What does navigation give me? Or is it just
How to find your way across the soul of stairs.
and that's
It
it?
also is good for land navigation.
Yeah, you can find out which way is north, which way the mountains are. They're over there.
Okay.
But the thing is navigation can tell you where to go. You're on the right trail, but this trail is going to weave back and forth through this place.
Yeah.
These different. You're like, are one of these trails going to lead me to a dead end or something? It might. Navigation can't tell you which one to take. Mainly
No, but it
because-
can tell us which one's actually heading in the direction of the mountain.
Yeah, mainly because they weave so much. Maybe they all weave back onto each other, or maybe they go. You don't know where they're going. I can't tell you where they're going to lead. All I can
Right.
say is
That'd be telling.
the one to the right goes more towards the mountains. The one towards the left goes away from the mountains. The one in the middle is a wider road. So it is more than likely a more well-traveled path.
Well, that doesn't mean it's going towards the mountain. And then, of course, it's the usual. Do we go for the one that's most obviously looking like it goes for our destination, or do we go for the one that's not? But then, Saik, the one that looks like it's going towards a destination, backtracks, and the one that doesn't look like it does is the straight shot. How tricky do we think our DM is being today?
I have an exact map of what everything is.
Yes, I know you do. I know you do.
Well, I'll leave it up to you, Princess Katie, to decide the direction.
You know what? Let's go to. Let's go to the right.
All right,
Goblin Skull it is.
Goblin Skull direction. Okay. You'll have to go down this one single file. Unless you use some special ability to travel on thick mud.
Well, two of us do.
Okay. So you guys start traveling down this road. And eventually the path splits. And you can either follow it to the left or right. Going towards the left will take you more towards the mountains. Going to the right will take you further into the marsh.
Well, let's go to the left towards the mountain.
Okay, we're going that way.
All right.
I just love how you sound when you say that. It's not disconcerting at all.
Oh, you should have heard some of the ways he phrased things when running Paranoia.
I talk like this a lot, where you might make a correct decision, but I talk like this.
Yep.
I do it too.
Oh, I do it as well. And it psychs my players out. Never mind that I want them to go down the brightly lit tunnel. No, they decide to go down the dark, dank one that takes them to that mini arc's boss. And they didn't have the equipment they were going to get at the beautifully well lit tunnel because they were so convinced that one was a trap.
All right, you guys make it to a clearing. The soggy remains of a campfire lies in the center of this clearing. Various bones are strewn about. And tied to a large rock is a man.
Still alive?
Still alive.
Is he conscious?
He seems that way.
Hello,
He
good
sees you-
sir.
he
Are you
sees-
wanting to be tied up to that rock?
We don't kink shame here.
He says, "You idiot! It's a trap!" And things start coming out of the swamp at you. And that is where we'll end the game today.
Oh.
What? No!
We only
You
got 20
meanie!
minutes left. We can't do a combat in 20 minutes.
Sure we can!
I mean, No,
Depends. If the
Yeah.
leader of our enemies is level 3 or below, one shot could end the entire fight because of my new ability.
True.
I have
And
Death Shot. Takes 6 intellect points, but if they are level 3 or lower, they just die.
oh, nice. I didn't, and I already know the name of the guy tied to the rock. It must be Akbar.
Who's Akbar?
General Akbar. It's a trap.
Oh,
Admiral.
it's Akbar.
Or
Got it.
Admiral.
No, we're gonna end here. We'll do the combat next time.
Okay, which will be next week.
Next week. We want it to be next week. I
It
hope
will
you
be next
guys
week.
enjoyed this beginning to a new auspicious adventure.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much so.
Everybody
This
give
is
yourself
fun.
one point of experience.
Woohoo!
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Well, on my way to. Well, I don't know what to.
Tier
I
5.
haven't decided. Tier 5.
Tier 5.
I'm still at tier 3.
So, my plan here is this is your tier 4 adventure. By the time you end this, we'll make sure you're tier 5. And then the next adventure will be tier 5, and then we'll have a final adventure that's tier 6.
Okay.
And that is my plan.
It's
So
good
you're-
plan.
You are halfway through the entire campaign.
I had a brief moment of confusing with Sunday and going, so what do we get for honor, glory, and status?
And poor Howard is constantly missing these things.
I know.
And I need to give him more XP than anybody else to catch him up. But hopefully he'll be here for next game. And
Yes.
we'll just be like, oh, he was here the entire time. Just in the background.
Ta-da! Just in the background.
All right,
Amazing.
guys.
He was resetting his himbo battery.
Thank you everybody for watching this here live as a recorded stream. We definitely love and appreciate your support. We'll be back next week. But until then, from Logan, James, Brenna, and Brownie, my name is Corey. Go roll some dice.